Hamas, the armed Palestinian resistance movement which made the tactic of suicide bombing popular across the Middle East, is now in power in the Gaza Strip.
The fact that Hamas is controlling Gaza is a threat to everyone who is in the moderate secular side of the Middle East.
Labeled Islamic terrorists by the West, what does Hamas really stand for?
You shouldn't expect them to behave as a civilized police. They will behave with the maximum of brutality they were trained to.
Can they lay down their weapons and behave like a government? Will they pursue democracy or impose an Islamic state? Our cameras were the only ones allowed to film inside the Hamas organization during these first dramatic weeks of power in Gaza. In today's Gaza, old habits die hard. Skirmishes on the border with its main enemy, Israel, are part of everyday life. Israeli tanks and bulldozers are coming across the border to clear scrubland so that Palestinian fighters can't use it as protection to attack Israel. Hamas fighters come amongst the crowd and return fire.
It's a mortar shell by the resistance.
This is what Hamas is renowned for, the reason why many Palestinians see them as defenders of their own people.
تمت المقاومة الصبح لما دخلوا الساعة 3 صباحا هي فاجأتهم ضربتهم المقاومة وتم إصابة منهم 20 واحد بما فيهم القائد تبعهم مات. نعم ورغم الطيارات تضرب الصبح جت الطائرات الهليكوبتر والزنانة هذه هي تضرب رصاص ترعب السكان وترعب الناس لكن الناس صامدين وزي ما بنشوفها بعيونك.
This type of military action is the source of Hamas's hero status with many Palestinians.
نحن خرجنا منذ الصباح في سبيل الله عز وجل لا نبتغي سوى مرضاة الله عز وجل وإن أصبنا فالله قد كتب لنا ذلك وإن استشهدنا فبها ونعمة ونحن نرغب إن شاء الله في الاستشهاد في سبيل الله فقضاء الله عز وجل نافذ لا محالة حياكم الله.
Following Israel's withdrawal from Gaza, it was in a wave of this kind of grassroots popularity that Hamas won the subsequent Palestinian Authority elections in 2006. But victory led to sanctions and an international boycott of the Hamas-led government. Under pressure, in early 2007, Hamas formed a national unity government with its hated rivals, Fatah. Fatah had dominated the Palestinian Liberation Organization led by Yasser Arafat and had been the party in control until Hamas's 2006 election victory. 3 months later, relations between the two parties broke down and Hamas's fighters took their guns to the streets. In 8 days, they seized power in what was effectively a coup d'etat.
Hamas decided to go ahead with this military coup. They were very naive. They thought they can actually impose their will on people, they can rule Gaza Strip and build their own state in Gaza.
Following the coup, the Palestinian Authority was split in two. Fatah are in charge of the West Bank. Hamas control Gaza. With the coup reinforcing the West's belief that Hamas are terrorists, direct economic aid to Gaza has been frozen. It continues to be paid via the Fatah-controlled West Bank.
Here you have 1.5 million Palestinians cornered and squeezed in 150 square miles. No water, no electricity, no minerals, no agriculture, nothing at all. It is a depot of poverty there.
Besieged, isolated and without funding, Hamas still has to administer the day-to-day responsibilities of government. To maintain law and order, Hamas have had to create their own police, called the Executive Force. It's comprised of soldiers from their military wing. So Abu Naim, a respected military commander, is now the captain of a new Hamas police unit. Like his troops, he's making the difficult transition from military to civilian duties.
المهمة الموجودة طبعا إزالة جميع البسطات اللي بتعيق الطريق لأنه في المحيط الدائم تبع اللي هو مركز الشرطة صار في خلل بالأمن زي عبوات ناسفة تنحط.
شوف العالم ولا العالم.
Trying to enforce the law means having to confront the very people who once looked up to them.
احنا بدنا نترزق احنا بدنا نكتب ورقه في بعض نقعد
احنا بنات ناس كويسين مؤدبين بقى مع واحد ملبط بتخرب
الأوامر اللي عندي ممنوع أي بسطة.
طيب وين ندبر حالي بس خليني اكمل لك وين يا ابو نعيم يا بركه وين نروح